What's going on, Games Club family? In this video I want to address the question of whether you should stretch or foam roll a tight muscle. I know this is a question I've had ever since I found out about even what foam rolling is. It's when I have when my muscles are tight, do I stretch it first, foam roll it first, do both, do one and the other? So in this video I hope to answer that question.
Okay guys, so first of all, I'm going to have to explain to you what an antagonistic pair is. An antagonistic pair is any two muscles that pull in opposite directions and their actions counteract each other. So for example, the biceps and triceps, the pecs and the traps. So just for the example, here we have the shared joint and then one muscle and the other muscle. And as you can see, this antagonistic pair is in complete balance. They're same length and the joint is properly centrated. But then what often happens through poor posture, injury, bad training, just life, many of us tend to have muscle imbalances. That's where one muscle in the antagonistic pair becomes short and tight, and the other muscle 2 over here, is becoming long and stretched out. So now this bone would be at this angle and this joint would no longer be centrated. So this is that's the new muscle 1 and this is the new muscle 2 right here. This muscle 1, the short one, is concentrically loaded and the long one is eccentrically loaded. And why I'm explaining all this to you guys is both muscles, if you have a muscle imbalance on your body, both muscles are going to feel tight. They're both going to feel that similar kind of tightness, but one is locked short while this muscle is locked long. So the locked short or concentrically loaded muscle, this is the muscle in the pair that you're going to want to focus on stretching out, because as you can see it's short and stretching it is going to help the joint return to its centrated resting position. But this muscle on the other hand, even though it's also going to feel tight, you do not want to stretch it. It's already stretched out, and stretching out more could just facilitate the muscle imbalance and eventually cause muscle tears and strains. What you actually want to do for the locked long or eccentrically loaded muscles is foam roll or do self-myofascial release on them. These locked long muscles are going to have a lot of trigger points in them. These trigger points serve as a defensive mechanism for the muscles so they don't get overstretched. It's kind of the muscles are being stretched saying no, no, and pulling together, balling up, and that's what those trigger points are. So hopefully that answers your question. First, you got to identify which muscle is which in your muscle imbalance. Figure out which muscles are short, which ones are long, and focus more on stretching for the short ones and foam rolling for the long ones. Hopefully that little diagramming and drawing helped you guys kind of understand what's going on with your body and your muscles and whether to stretch or foam roll them. And I know you guys may have trouble kind of identifying which muscles are the short ones, which muscles are the long ones. So I would say a good technique is go find like a full body mirror and take a sideways picture of yourself, and you'll be able to kind of tell based on how your joints are aligned which side is pulling down and which side is kind of elongated. So for example, for someone with rounded shoulders, you would see, I'm not sure if you can really see this, but something like that, and you'd clearly be able to tell the shoulders pulled forward, which means these muscles on the front are short while the muscles on the back are elongated. So you can try doing that with your body. But if you still have further questions, go ahead and message me. I'll be happy to kind of analyze a picture of you and let you know what your possible muscle imbalances are. I hope this video helped out. If it was useful information, like the video, comment, and subscribe.